So I have just done probably the biggest thing for my career this far, probably the biggest thing this year as well. I've just signed with the awesome guys over at HD Muscle. I want to say a big thank you to Noah. He actually reached out and helped me arrange this sponsorship literally in 2 days, and also to Dorian. Dorian and Noah run HD Muscle, and if you don't know a little bit about them, Dorian is one of the top IFBB pro coaches. I've been following his work for a long time. He trains tons of talented athletes, especially Antoine and Regan. But needless to say, I'm incredibly ecstatic to be working with these guys. This is probably the biggest signing I've done so far, and the biggest thing for myself since going pro. So I'm super humbled to even be given the opportunity to work with a company that has athletes like they do. And I can't wait to bring you guys some awesome content along with HD Muscle. So to my pleasant surprise, it's been a couple days since I actually signed my contract, and now I can obviously tell everyone it's with HD Muscle. I got a phone call this morning about 4 days later, and I've actually got a whole box of supplements, which I'll unbox when we get home and show you guys some more of. But I got an awesome note from Greg. So Greg, if you're watching this, thank you. Sorry I wasn't there to meet you. Thank you for the note, the kind words, and they are the distributors for HD in Australia. So already off to a great start. Greg Moody, thank you very much for the kind words. Dropping by, he actually hand delivered this to me, or to my mom. I wasn't home, but hand delivery, so we're already off to a good start. 4 days in, I've got a whole box of goodies to show you guys, and they were hand delivered. So guys, HD Muscle, check them out. Hey guys, so now we're finally home, and I'm gonna take you through my first haul from HD Muscle. So one of the main reasons why I was super stoked when they reached out to me was not only because they have an awesome, mantra behind the company, they've got an awesome team behind them, but their products are absolutely nuts. They are all beyond clinically dosed. They have a huge array of actual proven ingredients. Nothing's fairy dusted in there, so they're actual good working supplements, and that's what sold me on them. So in our first haul from the guys, we got 2 pre-workouts. So we got Pre-HD Elite. This one is more of a pump focused pre-workout, and just to show you how hectic of a pump, they do 2 serving sizes. They've got 1 scoop or 2. In 1 scoop, it has got 4,000 milligrams of citrulline, which is what a average 2 scoop pre-workout would have. So the comparative supplement on the market is probably half the dose of a full serve of this, which is absolutely nuts. Then they got Pre-HD Ultra. So this one is sour gummies, which I'm super stoked to try. But this one's a bit more stim. This one's got an epic energy blend in there, and they've both got really good focus blends. So fantastic for whatever your training focus may be, pump, endurance, whatever it is. These 2 are fantastic for it. And one of the supplements I was actually most excited about was their Glyco HD. So if you guys know anything about GDAs, glucose disposal agents, these are fantastic for carbohydrate partitioning, so pretty much helping the absorption of carbohydrates and just getting it where it should be. So fantastic for things like pre-workout meals and just really shuttling around nutrients. Then on the side, I also got the Intra HD. So this is a blend of essential amino acids, and previously I've had sponsors that have tried to make me push BCAAs, and I just won't do it. And I'm so excited to see that HD has an awesome EAA blend. This is essentially a pre-digested form of protein, super fast absorbing, super high yield, and super high quality. So I absolutely love to see that they've got this in their arsenal. Fantastic for intro, or fantastic for post-workout. Then we've got Burn HD. There are very, very, very few fat burners on the market that I would ever recommend to a client or even use myself, and Burn HD has got to be one of them. So it is these few reasons and these few products which really helped sway me to joining HD Muscle. So I can't thank the guys enough for giving me this opportunity. And if you guys want to get your hands on this, use code Blake. They're going to have tons of goodies and promotional events coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. But also, these have only been in Australia for about 2 weeks. We just got off the phone with the Australian distributor saying there is very limited stock initially, because he grabbed these as soon as possible so that we could coincide with America's launch. So guys, if you want it, get your hands on it, act quick, use code Blake, and also stay tuned. They've got tons of goodies coming out. They've got a good multivitamin, and if you know me, I'm a huge advocate of good multis, and they bring me out a protein later down the track. So again, looking forward to working with you guys, and stay tuned. So, good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you are when you're watching this. We have just settled in after finishing off training back in an undisclosed location because it is literally illegal now in Australia to go to the gym. So I got that done and dusted nice and early. But guys, stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to be putting up a lot more content. You just saw my whole sort of process of signing with Team HD and everything in between. So they have some big plans, especially with Australia. I don't know what I can say, just, you know, people coming here and all that. I'll let you guys know more along the way. There's only a tight-knit team in Australia, so I'm sure you guys will meet the rest of the Australian team soon. But make sure you subscribe, check out my Instagram, and just stay tuned for a whole lot more content. Cheers.